Nathan had always found comfort in the hum of his old television. Every night, before going to bed, he would let it run, its low chatter filling the empty spaces of his lonely apartment. He told himself it was just white noise, something to drown out the creaks and groans of the aging building. But deep down he knew it was more than that. It was fear. Fear of silence. Fear of what lurked beyond it. The apartment was small, cluttered with the remnants of a life that had lost momentum. The walls were yellowed with age, the floorboards creaked with every step, and the single window rattled against the wind. The city outside never truly slept, but in the late hours, even its sounds seemed distant, muted, as if swallowed by something unseen. One night, as a storm raged outside, the power flickered. The TV screen briefly went black, then exploded into a wall of static. Nathan sighed, reaching for the remote to turn it off. But just as he pressed the button, a voice crackled through the distortion. "Nathan?" His hand froze. The voice was soft, almost a whisper, but he heard it clearly. His stomach clenched, a cold dread slithering up his spine. The remote trembled in his grip as he stared at the screen. The static flickered, shifting into faint, shadowy shapes. "Nathan, we see you?" He swallowed hard. His breath came in shallow gasps. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe the storm was interfering with the signal. And then the static shifted. A face emerged. It was distorted, its features stretched unnaturally across the screen, but Nathan could make out hollow, sunken eyes staring straight at him. The mouth moved, though the words were garbled. His stomach twisted. The screen flickered again. And now he saw something new. The room. It was dimly lit, the furniture old and familiar. His heart pounded as realization clawed at his mind. It was his apartment. A live feed. Nathan could see himself on the couch, remote in hand, terror plastered across his face. But there was something else. Someone else. A figure stood behind him. Tall. Motionless. Watching. Nathan's body turned to ice. His fingers tightened around the remote as he turned his head, slowly, too afraid of what he might find. But there was nothing. His apartment was empty. The TV buzzed louder. "Nathan, turn around." Something brushed against his neck. The power in the apartment surged and died. Everything went black. And in that suffocating darkness, the whisper returned. "We are here." The TV screen flickered back on. Nathan wasn't on the couch anymore. But something else was. And it was smiling.